What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Super hyped to be here. Hope everyone's having a good day. I'm actually in lockdown right now. We're in NZ, so we're in level 4 lockdown, which kind of sucks, but it's kind of cool because you get some extra time to do some stuff you don't normally get to do. So in today's video, I'm just going to be upgrading the fuel pump on my R34 sedan here. We're actually on jack stands right now, and that's because I pulled the motor once again, pulled the motor and trans. If you guys haven't seen the last couple videos of Aiden and I doing the turbo conversion, go peep those videos, come back, watch this one. But yeah, we've had some small issues, so ended up pulling the motor and trans again, just doing a few things, water pump, cam belt, changing the sump. But you guys will see that in a future video, but let's just get straight into the fuel pump. Yo, so I've gone with the AEM high flow in-tank fuel pump. I don't really know too much about fuel pumps. This is actually my first time doing a fuel pump, so we'll see how this video goes, but I think it should be sweet. I've heard stories of it being quite annoying and awkward, but we got it. So Aiden recommended the AEM fuel pump to me. I think he's running it in his yellow 34. So if we just come to the boot of the 34, you'll have to remove, there's a carpet bit that goes over here. If your car doesn't have it, then you don't have to worry, but you remove that carpet piece, and then under here, this plate here with this wire coming out of it, that's where the fuel pump's located. So it's just those 4 bolts, and then that removes that plate and will reveal the fuel pump. Holy fuck! It's like a freaking mud pit in there. Oh my goodness. That does not look good. Alright, so yo, that wire there connects to these 2 plugs. Just unplug them and then you can lift this cover off. Alright, so I'm just gonna go grab the vacuum cleaner and vacuum up some of that dirt because I am not working in that filth. Look at that. You do not want dirt in your fuel pump, I can tell you that. Oh. Alright, I've cleaned it off a bit, so see what hose is what. I'm just going to mark each hose. For example, I'm going to mark that one 1, 2, 3, and then mark that side of it as well, just because you don't want to mess these up. If you put them in wrong, it's not going to work properly. That first one there, that was easy as to get off. That was just the little clamp there. And then the next one, the next 2, they're like little clamps here. You just gotta like clamp that part, those 2 parts there, and it will pop out. But the last one, I was having a bit of trouble unclamping it, so I've DIY'd my did a little hoary DIY, but it actually just worked first try, so I'm actually hyped. But I just, yeah, taped like a little bit of an extra bit there. That means I can use it to push on the inside of the clip rather than the outside, because for some reason the outside one just wasn't working, so I used the pliers on the inside of that bit and it came out straight away. Super hyped. Now I have to screw this bit off here. And just from watching a couple videos, I got told not to use my hand like this, just in case I slip. You can cut yourself real bad on this edge. So a tip from Clutch Kick Junkies, shout out Clutch Kick Junkies, Sick dude. Yeah, he used a piece of wood and a hammer and he just hammered it slightly till it came loose. So I'm gonna give that a go now. So once you get this bit off, you should just be able to pop the fuel pump assembly out and then we can get to installing the new one. Alright guys, so that rubber bit there was just there, and you just push that out that way and it pops out, and then that allows you to pull off the hose right there. So I've put that bottom bit in, as you can see, just there, sitting nice and snug. But so the hoses, the hard line here with the top of the fuel pump, they actually hit, so I think I'm gonna have to cut this a little bit shorter just so I can get a hose in between there comfortably, and hopefully we'll be good after that. Sweet. So I just cut the hard line hose a little bit shorter, just to that little lip there, just so when it clamps it still holds on nice and tight. Yeah, and that gives us a little bit of room to play with the hose between there and there now. So just measure it up. I just spent like half an hour fiddling around with trying to get that thing back in the tank, but it's in now. I plugged everything back in, apart from the hoses that actually connect to the fuel lines. As you can see, I just plugged those plugs in, the plugs underneath it as well, and I left the hoses unplugged. Just because I've hooked up the battery, put the battery back in, as you can see here, hooked the battery back up. And I'm just gonna like half turn the key and see if anything squirts out, just to make sure it's like all working good. Alright, so yeah, I just tried to prime the fuel pump and obviously nothing happened because don't even have a motor in the car, so all the electronics and stuff are not going to work properly. The injectors and stuff need to be plugged in before the fuel pump will actually work and prime itself. So I'm just gonna have to wait till the motor's back in. Yo, so it's like a couple weeks later now from that last clip, and the motor's back in, trans is back in, everything's back in now, and the fuel pump's actually working mean, so I'm super hyped with that. It's working good. But yeah, that's gonna probably do it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed. Comment down below if you have any questions or future video ideas for myself and Aiden. And make sure to hit that subscribe button for more content like this. And yo, catch you guys in the next one.